I'm Charles Morey, the producing artistic director of the Peterborough Players, and I am very pleased to be able to announce our 2024 summer season at the Players. We're going to open with probably the funniest play ever written, and without a doubt the most brilliant farce ever written, Michael Frayn's Noises Off. It was a huge hit for us about 40 years ago at this theater, was a Tony winner on Broadway, an Olivier winner in London. It is probably the funniest play ever written. And our second offering of the season will be Ira Levin's Death Trap, which is if I may say, a fiendishly clever murder mystery. Ran on Broadway for about 4 years back in the 70s and 80s and was a huge hit, and it's always popular. We'll follow that with Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, which probably needs no introduction. It is all romance, comedy, light, and it is endless summer, that story. And for fans of Jane Austen and simply fans of comedy and romance, this is the show for you. In the fourth slot, we've got a very interesting play that most people probably haven't heard of. It's called Ben Butler, and it's based on an historical event, and the Civil War general, incidentally, originally a New Hampshire resident, Benjamin Butler. And it recounts an incident early in the Civil War when Butler was commandant of Fort Monroe in Virginia, and a group of escaped slaves came and asked for asylum. And he was conflicted at first because of the Fugitive Slave Act, but eventually came to the conclusion that he could accept these escaped slaves, and that became actually the first step towards the Emancipation Proclamation in many ways. And it's a very funny play, it's a very smart play, historically significant, and I think this audience will enjoy it immensely. And we'll close the season with the wonderful Man of La Mancha, which is one of the great musicals ever written. Huge hit when it first opened in 1965. It's had multiple revivals on Broadway. It's the story of Don Quixote as told from a jail cell during the Inquisition by Miguel de Cervantes, where he enlists all the prisoners to play the roles in the story of Don Quixote. It's immensely uplifting, funny, one of the great musicals of the American theater is really what I can say. And I think everybody probably knows To Dream the Impossible Dream, formerly known as the song The Quest, but that's what it's about. It's about the indomitability of the human spirit. So we think we've got a season for you that is loaded with comedy, with uplifting ideas, with romance, with a little bit of mystery, and I think it will just be a delight, a perfect summer at the Players. Please join us.